Things change, and so do you. And so does your handwriting. Welcome to A World in a Word podcast with Sonie Thakkar, the platform that spotlights experts and enterprises who contribute to the betterment of society. And in this series on Graphology, we have our expert Mansi Thakkar. Welcome again, Mansi.
Thank you, Sonie.
Mansi, in a previous episode where we were talking about teenagers, that is the age when they develop their personality and they get to know themselves as a person. That is the age when you help them curate their signatures or their handwriting. But what they have done at that age, is that a mantra for success in future?
Sonie, that's a very, a question which actually raises a lot of ideas in our heads and even in the upcoming generation, or for that matter, even the parents. That once if this is done, will it ensure that the life of their child or they themselves, the kids, that it's done and now everything will flow the way they wish, or there will not be any ups and downs. But that's not possible, so to say, that we can ensure the child with the tools, we can give them all the tools to fight out, but we cannot ensure that everything will be perfect in their life, as so, because a lot depends on the outside environment, the situations which occur day in and day out at every step, and where they're going to step, what part of the world are they going to be, or which place they're going to be to experience certain things, because life is all about experiences, different things for a person to grow. So the changes that I give or the suggestions which I make as far as the signature is concerned, or part of letters are concerned, handwriting is concerned, gives you all the tools. But as you grow, you have so many experiences, so many situations arising, so many permutation combinations, so many dynamics which happen with you with different people. So you keep on changing. Probably you have forgotten the tools. Probably the situation has made to forget you certain things which have been told at that age. Or sometimes the situation has become so different that those tools may be with you, but they don't work anymore.
That's really very important, because your viewpoint has changed. And maybe the way you operate in life has changed just because you're a little older. You're no longer a teenager.
Right. So if you remember your grandparents, for that matter, your parents, for them, taking a loan was something a vice. How can you take a loan for your personal benefit or for your homes or for your business? But if today we see our scenario, even you and me, or for that matter, our younger generation, for them taking a loan is something very beneficial. The government also encourages it, and the whole economy encourages it, because it helps you to move forward in life. It's saving your taxes, because the rules, regulations, the system has been developed in such a way that you need to take a loan to help you grow, to save taxes, to do many things. But if we are stuck with our old thought processes, it's not going to help you, because the outer dynamics have changed. The same way, like if you say after a teenage point, like from 26, 27 years of age up till 50, your life is going good. You are achieving certain parts of your life. You have a good house, a good family. You're moving forward in a pace, but somewhere you're not very happy. Somewhere you feel something is stuck somewhere, and I'm not able to take that next jump. I have things well settled, but still I'm not very happy. What is it that is not making me that next jump, or what is not making me so happy and comfortable? So here it's the other way around, that you are so much in your comfort zone and doing the same process every day.
एक आदत सी पड़ गई होती है, हम सोचते नहीं है, मगर we've been used to it for the past 20 years or so.
Yeah. So the things that time were supposed to be good, of not taking a loan, has become bad now. Same way, there are so many value systems which we have developed at that age. And now at this age, they have become our limiting beliefs. Very simple example of somebody being agreeing to everything, or of being a very flexible person, not being able to say a no, doesn't work at a certain age.
Yes, so just like as you said, in the olden days, this was a virtue.
Yeah.
Somebody was always very helpful. And like you said, loans, of course, we are not promoting that everybody take a loan. It depends on your personal situation. But so many things have changed. What used to be there as a value or as a virtue today is a vice. And this kind of personality is definitely a no-no nowadays, isn't it?
Of course. So
we call them a pushover, would we?
Pushover, or say somebody who's so flexible that they don't have their own say or choices.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a point of time, you are a certain age. What did I do in life? Probably they enjoyed the initial part of their life, being agreeable to everybody and being the limelight that, oh, anything you want, the go-to person.
Yeah.
But after a point of time, the situations and scenarios change, the dynamics change of relationship. And that's when the same people will come and say, oh, you don't have a choice in your life. You don't have your own choice. What are you doing? So are you still in that comfort zone? Because that's how you've grown up, but it's not working anymore.
And now it's a habit very difficult to change.
Very true. But still it can be changed.
That's good news.
So to understand that what were your beliefs at that age and what is your belief now, is it helping you or it's not helping you? It's all about what is working for you and what is not working for you. Nothing wrong or right, being able to say a yes or a no. Again, I wouldn't put it as a bad or a good thing.
Yes.
But is it working to you? Is it making you really happy? Are you living your life completely, fully? Are you happy? Are you ready for the next stage in your life where, again, your goals or your priorities will change? Because then you will have your kids and everything settled. You have a set business. So now what is your next goal? And are these value systems which you thought will take you there in a very happy space? That's what we need to actually understand and work on it and analyze. So if you have a certain value system at a teenage, not necessarily they'll work in your middle age, and you cannot carry them to your next stage of life.
So for people who are in this age group, and they're not really very sure whether they are unhappy or happy, or because they have probably achieved all their work goals perhaps, and some of us have achieved our personal goals also. Why would they want to consult somebody in the field of graphology?
They have achieved and lot of them, but somewhere they want to take that next step. That why is my life so much a boring phase? Everything is in the comfort zone. And now that this word is so much into use that, oh, I am in my comfort zone, I want to get out of it, but I'm not. And obviously this generation, this age group is much more aware of their ways of life, their understanding, their belief, their value system. They are very well aware.
Absolutely.
It's not like the confused teenage, but they are aware, but they are not able to break that. And that's where graphology comes in, that it will help you to break that pattern. It will probably take a little more longer time to break it, but it will definitely be able to break it. So whoever wishes to break that, wants to take that next step forward, maybe in a professional life, maybe try out something adventurous, maybe change that line completely, because like, okay, it's given me that security, that money, but still I wanted to do something else.
Mansi, I particularly want to ask you about this age group. This is the time when there might be a change of role. And how can they benefit from this understanding?
Okay, yes, I agree that at this age, this particular space where they might be experimenting with the kind of roles they are doing, or they are looking out for a change. And that change sometimes is quite drastic. So somebody who has been into the corporate world and probably for whatever circumstances gets into his own business, entrepreneurship. So the skill sets also change. So the skill sets which you had or you already have need a little more enhancing or a little change. In terms of, say, if you say about as a corporate level, probably you will be into a lot of delegation. But when you enter entrepreneurship, probably when you're a startup or something, you need to do everything on your own. And you're so used to delegating. Or it's the other way around. You've been into entrepreneurship and for whatever reason you enter a corporate world. There it was always about you and you did it everything, a lot of details, you went into it. But here you need to delegate. You need to work in a team at a different level with different skill sets. So these things can be actually worked upon through graphology. That exactly what are you looking out for? Are you looking out for follow-up skill set, or you're looking out for delegation, or you're looking out for something into marketing, that from one space to another space? So your marketing skills need to be enhanced. So all that can be worked on through graphology, signature, and handwriting. Probably as a initial part, your concentration wasn't that good, but it kind of worked because your work scenario was such. But if you get into another phase of life, your people skills, your concentration skills need to be worked more. So that all can be taken care of with obviously practice and hard work and a tool which is available.
Absolutely. So what you're saying is the techniques that you will be sharing with the individuals will ease the process of change.
Yes.
And make it easier for them to develop the new skills that they need to. So the tips you will give them will be very specific to the new role that they need to work on.
Definitely, because they are aware with what they want. It's just that how. Like we keep on saying, improve your concentration or improve your delegation skills. But how is a way. So Graphology has those tools readily available. You were to work hard, practice, and slowly it will come into your system.
And you know the best part? It's all in your hands.
Definitely.
Thank you for that tip, Mansi. And I share what you should take away from this episode is the awareness that you could make things happier and better, even though you've achieved a lot. And maybe there are some aspects of your life which could be enhanced. So that's awareness. And then accepting that those are the parts of your life which need to be changed. And what Mansi can do for you is how to change it through your workshops, Mansi?
Yeah, or a one-on-one consultation, because at this age, the complications are much more and it cannot be really, taken care at a blanket manner, but it works very personal.
Absolutely. So it's very subjective because each of us has our own journey and it's a very personalized journey. And like you said, it's a very personalized consultation. So if you want to check where you can take your life to the next step or the next level, it's definitely worth exploring how Graphology can help you. You can contact Mansi for a personal consultation and all her contact details are down in the description. And we hope that this episode has helped you with a different kind of awareness of how you can enrich your life further. With that, thank you for joining us on this episode of A World in a Word podcast. Have a lovely day.